Hi, you can download the Expert Advisor that is built in this video and use it for your own AI codebase by just clicking on the link below.
In this video, we are going to create an Expert Advisor that uses the Chaikin Oscillator to generate buy and sell signals based on zero-line crossings. Let's see how we can do that. We start Metaeditor by clicking the little icon or pressing F4. This opens the Metaeditor where we can write our MQL code. The OnTick function is the main function that runs every time a new tick arrives. Inside this function, we first create a string variable called signal and initialize it with an empty string. This variable will store whether we have a buy or sell signal. Next, we create a dynamic array called myPriceArray that will hold the price data from the Chaikin Oscillator. The array is declared as double type since the Chaikin values are floating point numbers. We then define the properties for our Chaikin Oscillator using the iChaikin function. This function takes several parameters. The symbol we want to analyze is set to _symbol, which means the current chart symbol. The time period is set to _period, which uses the current chart time frame. The fast-moving average period is set to 3. The slow-moving average period is set to 10. The moving average method is set to mode_EMA for exponential moving average, and the volume type is set to volume_tick, which uses tick volume for calculations. The iChaikin function returns a handle that we store in the integer variable ChaikinDefinition. To properly access the array data, we use ArraySetAsSeries with the parameters myPriceArray and true. This sorts the array from the current candle downwards, making index 0 the current candle, index 1 the previous candle, and so on. We then use copybuffer to fill our price array with Chaikin Oscillator values. The parameters are: ChaikinDefinition is the handle we got from iChaikin. 0 indicates we want the main line of the indicator. 0 means we start from the current candle. 3 means we want to copy 3 candles worth of data, and myPriceArray is where the data will be stored. After copying the data, we extract the current Chaikin value by accessing myPriceArray at index 0 and store it in the variable Chaikin value. Similarly, we get the previous candle's Chaikin value by accessing myPriceArray at index 1 and store it in previous Chaikin value. The trading logic is implemented through 2 conditional statements. First, we check if the current Chaikin value is greater than 0 and the previous Chaikin value was less than 0. This indicates the oscillator has crossed above the 0 line from below, which is a bullish signal, so we set the signal variable to buy. Second, we check if the current Chaikin value is less than 0 and the previous Chaikin value was greater than 0. This indicates the oscillator has crossed below the 0 line from above, which is a bearish signal, so we set the signal variable to sell. Finally, we use the comment function to display the current Chaikin value and the generated signal on the chart. The parameters are a string that combines Chaikin value with the actual value, a new line character, signal, and the current signal value. After writing all this code, we press F7 to compile the Expert Advisor. If this was too fast for you, or if you don't understand what all the code is doing, you maybe want to check out the premium course on our website or watch one of the basic videos first. Once compilation is successful, we go back to Metaeditor by pressing F4 or clicking on the icon. Back in Metaeditor, we press Ctrl and are to start the strategy tester. Pick the Expert Advisor that we have just created, enable the visual mode and start a strategy test. Then we should see the Expert Advisor on the chart displaying the Chaikin values and signals. If you are already a premium course member and have an idea for a video like this one, you can send us an email. In this video, we have learned how to create an Expert Advisor that uses the Chaikin Oscillator to identify zero-line crossings for potential buy and sell signals. You have coded this Expert Advisor yourself with a few lines of MQL code. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.